Hi guys, this is just a video showing you, oops, I'm on the wrong page, showing you Unit 3. So hopefully you finished Unit 2, but if you haven't, then try to get it done, I would say by the latest, the end of this weekend. And I'm just going to say if Unit 3 officially starts tomorrow. So we had a virtual classroom, just clearing anything up from Unit 2. And just a reminder, to get into the virtual classroom, this is their nav bar right here. So you just click on the virtual classroom link right there. And I had some technical difficulties, but it finally did start. So it was this Unit 2 help, scatter plots, etc. that we did. So if you missed it and you feel like watching it, might be a little rough, but you can, I think, preview it. I think that would work, or download it and watch it. There's like a good I don't even know how long, but maybe 5 minutes where nobody was online. So there'll just be like 5 minutes of silence in the middle of the video, or I might be just saying random things. So you could just like skip through parts of that. And I can do another one if you guys want. I will check the virtual classroom request thing. Just if you are going to make a request for a virtual classroom, give me like a little bit of notice just in case I don't see it that day. Okay, so let's go into the content and check out Unit 3 real quick. So Unit 3 is Analytic Geometry, and this unit is organized by activity. So Activity 1, your goal is to be able to distinguish between linear and nonlinear relations. So the first one uses Desmos a bunch, and you're just graphing all of these equations, and you're just saying what the graph looks like. So you can download this chart if you want, like if you're taking notes for this course, which would be good. Or, I mean, just jot it on a piece of paper to see what you notice. Like, what does this graph look like? What does this graph look like? What does this one look like? Maybe draw a quick sketch of it. And see if you can draw any conclusions from the way these graphs look. And then these questions down here say, what do you notice about the shape of a graph? Blah, blah, blah. So you can, see what you notice and then check out the answers. Okay, so then this video right here, linear versus nonlinear, kind of summarizes all of Activity 1. So there's actually 3 pages of content on Activity 1, and it's a little messy, but you can like scroll through them by hitting this next button, which will take you to like actually the next page of content, or you can use this sidebar. I'm sorry that it's kind of messy, but hitting next will actually take you to like the next page in the content. I hope that makes sense. So, yeah, there's more practice questions. And then you have to identify the degree of each of these equations and check your answers. And then we talk about like slope-intercept form and, well, that's it right now. And then you have to identify the slope and y-intercept in these. Then we talk about standard form, and then you can identify blah, 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 what's what. Okay, and then the last thing of linear versus nonlinear is converting between the 2 forms of the equation. And that's it. So this Activity 1 will, since we're not actually starting Unit 3 content till tomorrow, this will be kind of like your tomorrow and Friday kind of thing, is to get through Activity 1. And then there's a practice assignment to see if you can rearrange equations, identify the slope and y-intercept, and if things are linear and nonlinear. So that's Activity 1. And I'm not going to explain them all because that would take forever, but there's like 8 assignments altogether. So you just work your way through this whole thing. And there's a final assignment, which you want to take your time on for this unit, Unit 3 final assignment. So by the time, like, in the next month, when we finish everything from Unit 3, you'll get to this assignment and take your time because it's where most of your marks are coming from for this unit. So there's 2 equations, or 2 assignments. There's a buying a car thing that you have to do, part A and B, and then keep scrolling down. And there's a second assignment, which is actually kind of tricky because it seems like you haven't learned it, but you have, just not exactly worded the same way. So the second question is a little trickier, but yeah. So that's Unit 3. Yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions, and we could do a virtual classroom on Unit 3 sometime if you want to, maybe next week or the week after. And I will get a checklist up today or tomorrow for Unit 3, just giving you some timelines of what goals to meet. But basically, as long as you start it by tomorrow or even by Monday, you're pretty much on track. Okay, one more thing. Midterm marks come out on Monday. Well, I have to have them done by Monday, so you'll get your midterm report cards in the next couple weeks. So there's no midterm exam. Some people were asking. Nope, there's no midterm exam, but you will get a report card from me saying how you're doing in the class. So one thing I was hoping you could help me with was your learning skills. So I'm just going to make up a Google form and stick it above the virtual classroom guy right here. And if you feel super strongly about your organization habits, your independent work, collaborative work, etc., then you can fill out this Google form that I'm going to create. If you don't and you are cool with letting me judge, then awesome, I'll do that. Okay, I hope things are going well, and yeah, I'll post tomorrow about what we should be accomplishing for Unit 3.